Hello family members, my name is Dago and you're welcome back to my channel. Here on my channel I bring to you guys everything you need to know about getting legalized and also about my life here as an immigrant in Spain. So if you like that kind of content and you think that you can relate to what I'm sharing here on my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel to join the family. Turn on your bell notification so whenever I post a new content, you'll be the first to get notified. Give my videos a big thumbs up. Keep the conversation going in the comment section. Let's interact down there, and also share this video if you will. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in to today's video. And for my old subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. I love you so much. Thank you for the support, the love. Thank you for the additional subscribers that I've been getting lately. I see that you guys want to join this family, and I'm here for it all. I'm here to bring you content back to back. So as I promised, one of my subscribers reached out to me. He was asking some questions. I told him I'm actually working on doing a follow-up video from my last video. If you have not watched my last video, please, I beg you, go back and watch my last videos. They are actually on my channel. I'll be adding them also as a tag and in the description box, just in case you are finding it difficult to locate them. But they are there and they are so informative. So today we are going to be talking about requirements to file for spouse reunification visa from Spain. So I have been speaking to you about family reunification visa and everything you need to do back in Nigeria. But now I'm going to be talking to you about what the spouse in Spain needs to do in order to file for family reunification visa to bring in his other spouse back in his country. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be talking about right now. His or her, it depends. So guys, do not touch this dial. We'll be right back. You're welcome back, guys. So we're going to be diving straight into today's topic. As I said earlier, we are talking about requirements that the spouse in Spain needs to, have in order to file to bring in his other partner or her other partner. It depends on your own situation. So here are the requirements. I'll be looking down a little bit because they're actually written down, so I have to read verbatim. Number 1, the spouse in question needs to be legal. That means you need to have your permanent resident permits. This cannot be overemphasized. If you're not legal, there is no way you can start the process of filing to bring in your spouse to Spain. That is number 1. Number 2, you need to have a job. You cannot be unemployed and you want to bring in your partner. It's not going to work. You need to have a job in Spain in order for this to work. Number 3, you must have your Declaration de la Renta. What is Declaration de la Renta? Declaration de la Renta is a tax certificate for that fiscal year. So if you want to file for your spouse this year, you have to have your Declaration de la Renta for that same year. That means you have to have a certificate showing that you have been paying your taxes. This is very important because it's part of the requirements you need to acquire in order to start the process. This is the beginning stage. In order to start the process, you must present your Declaration de la Renta. Also, your salary is also of importance. So if you have a job but your job is not a full-time job, this would not fly. If you have a job and you're earning 800 euros, this will also not fly. You need to have a job and earn up to 1,000 euros and above in order to be able to bring your partner to Spain. So if you have a wife and you do not have children and you're earning at least 1,000 euros or one, you can bring your wife, you can file for your wife. But if you have a son or a daughter, maybe 2 children, and you want to bring all of them at once, that means 3 people to Spain, you need to be earning at least 1,400 euros to be able to bring the 3 of them to Spain. If you're okay, so the next thing you need to have if you want to start this process is you must have been working for 1 full year. So if you just got a job and you have not actually worked in Spain for 1 full year, you will not be able to start this process of filing permits because you do not have the requirements. Next, you must have an apartment in Spain if you want to start this process. You need to have an apartment, and the apartment you need to have depends on the people you are bringing. So if you're bringing you're just 1 person, you should have at least a 2-bedroom apartment. If you're bringing 2 people, maybe your wife and a child or your husband and a child, depending, you should have at least 3-bedroom apartment in order for this process to work. Yes, remembering that all these things I'm saying, it will definitely be investigated. So the apartment itself the government officials will come to these apartments to check if you have these requirements and if it's something that can work for them, because they have their requirements and they have what they are looking out for. Oh yes, guys, some of you may be wondering why I keep hammering on this family reunification visa, and some people have asked questions concerning this, that which is better, if you're an individual who is already in Spain, and can you just get a visa, maybe like a tourist visa, and bring your family members using a tourist visa to come to Spain, and maybe from there they just do not go back? I will advise you to go through the process of family reunification visa. Number 1, it's legal. It may take time and it may be daunting, but in the long run you find out that you will just be more comfortable and confident. If you allow your family to come into Spain using a tourist visa, once their visa expires, you're no longer confident, or you feel apprehensive every time your family member is outside, because they can be controlled by the police, and once they are caught, they will be deported. You don't want that to be your lot. So I feel you should take your time and go through the process of family reunification. That would make you to be able to bring your entire family at once to Spain. And also, once they come here in Spain, they're going to get their permanent resident permits. And it will just, take a lot of weight off your shoulders. So the answer to that question is be patient and wait, and just go through the process of family reunification. I went through the process and I'm very glad that I did. I don't have any regrets whatsoever. So I would advise anybody who is trying to just use tourist visa to bring his or her family to just be patient and wait and go through the process of family reunification to get your family legalized here in Spain. Guys, so this is actually the end of this first half of this video, because the video is, I don't want this video to be too long. So this is actually all the requirements that you'll be needing to start the process. If you have all this, you can start the process of filing. But in my next video, I'll be talking to you about how to now start, because I've told you all the requirements you need to have. In my next video, I'll be telling you how to now start the process of filing to bring your spouse for family reunification visa. So if you've gotten to this point in my video and you know you have actually acquired knowledge, please do well to subscribe to my channel, turn on your bell notification to get notified anytime I post the content. Subscribe to my channel. Keep the comments going in the comment section if you have questions or if you need to be clarified on something. I'll put up my email address for further questions, and also I'll be leaving in my IG handle just in case you need to know me on a more personal level. I post regularly on there. So guys, until the next one, see you. Bye bye.